first grade friends. Today I'm going to teach you about the vowel digraph EI. You might notice, boys and girls, that I have two of them up here, EI and EI. That's because the EI can make two different sounds. In this picture, the key picture is a receipt, like a receipt that you're given at the store when you purchase something. In receipt, the E is long and the I is silent. Like always, boys and girls, we underline a digraph. So we're going to underline that. We're going to put a macron over the E and cross out the silent I. The other one is in the word veil. This is a picture of a veil. A lot of brides will wear a veil on their head as they are being married. So veil has an A sound. So in this case, we don't cross anything out. All we do is underline the digraph, and together the E and the I say A, like in veil. All right, let's try to code a couple of these words together and decide if the EI is saying E or is it saying A. So let's try this word. All right, so I don't see any blinking lights like suffixes or sneaky E's or final stable syllables. But I do see some obvious coding. And one of the obvious codings that we always mark is digraphs. And the digraph that I see is our new one. So I'm going to underline that digraph. Now, we have to decide, is that saying E or is it saying A? Well, in this word, it's saying A. And the word is veil, like in the picture over here, veil. So in that case, we just underline the digraph. And the word is veil. All right, let's try another word. Let's try this word. Okay, well, let's start with our blinking lights. Do we see any suffixes or sneaky E's or final stable syllables? Well, in this word, I don't see any of those either, but I do see some obvious coding. There's our vowel digraph again, EI, so I'm going to underline it, and we're going to have to decide, is it saying A or is it saying E in this word? All right, so in this word, it's saying E. So this time we're going to put a macron over it and cross out the silent I. But that's not all we have to do in this word, because I see a vowel here and this is making a vowel sound. So in that case, when you have more than one vowel, we have to do a vowel pattern. So here's a vowel, so I'm going to put a V, and then the T is a consonant, Z, and this is a vowel. So that's VCV. Now I need to decide, where am I going to divide this? Do I divide it here after the O, or do I divide it after the T? Well, in this case, I'm thinking that the O needs to be long. So I am going to divide it here. And I'm going to put a macron over the O. So now I can pronounce this syllable as pro, and this syllable says t-een, protein. That makes sense, doesn't it? Protein. And the accent would be on the first syllable, protein. All right, let's try one more. Let's try this word. All right, so the first thing we want to do, we want to look and see if there's any suffixes, sneaky E's, final stable syllables. I don't see any of those. Now let's go on to our obvious coding. Digraphs. Oh, I see our new digraph, so I'm going to underline it. Now, I'm going to say to myself, should that be an E or an A? So you can try both ways and see which one makes more sense. I'm thinking it is a long E. So I'm going to put a line over a macron over the E and cross out my I. But this time, I also see a combination at the end of this word. So I'm going to put an arc under and I see another digraph. That is TH. So now I have a consonant digraph. All right, so I have a vowel here. So I have two vowels, so I need to do a vowel pattern. So here's a vowel, V. This can be counted as a consonant together, and the E at the end in is a vowel. So now I have V, C, V. So we have to decide where to divide. Well, I don't want to divide between two digraphs. I want this digraph to stay together, the TH. So I'm going to try here after the first vowel and see if this makes sense. Either. That makes sense, doesn't it? Either. So I'm going to put my accent on the first syllable, and the word is either. All right, boys and girls, you'll have some words to code as well. Remember, EI makes two sounds. It can either sound like an E or an A. All right, we'll talk to you later.